Hello. Welcome to Miss Rosa's Secret. How can I help you? Ah, yes, I do recognize you. Hi, you're the Baron's friend. How did everything work out with your last purchases? Oh, good. I'm so glad. That is very nice. Well, we do have a couple of new things in. I know you weren't in too long ago, but we have gotten a new order from Wantable, and I was just going through this box and getting ready to add some magic to it. Lovely to see you, gorgeous. So we have two very nice items in here. I'll read you a little bit about what they sent. Spring is upon us, so it's time to refresh your intimates wardrobe with some gorgeous new pieces. Whether you love bold socks, sassy lingerie, or functional shapewear, your March Intimates collection has the perfect pieces hand-picked just for you. We have some amazing items this month, including some Wantable exclusives from some of our favorite brands. We can't wait for you to see what we've chosen for you. Oh, there's a nice little quote. Whatever you are, be a good one, by Abraham Lincoln. That's nice. Yeah, so the nice thing about Wantables, let's see if it's in here, is I think it's a recent change, but you can ship anything back and you don't have to pay for shipping or anything, and it's a full refund for that item. Now, if you keep everything, you get $4 off from the box. So there's some cute things in this month. It's a smaller box this month, again, because you can return everything. So the first item in here is a little PJ set. So it's got a little tank. It's very cute. It's from Nouveau by Pajama Drama. And then it's got little pants. And they're purple. Lilac with purple polka dots. And they really are adorable. And the magic that I was planning on adding to these, it tells you the price on them as well. So they retail for $40, but we give them to you at a price of $23.53, which is nice. So you get a nice, almost 50% discount there. And we'll add the magic in. And I was going to, if you're an insomniac like I am, I was going to put immediate sleep. So these would not be a lounge around the house pair of pajamas. They would be I'm sick, or I've been having trouble sleeping and I need to just pass out. Now, it won't prevent you from waking up in the middle of the night unless you take them off and put them back on. It's just that first time thing. So you want to put them on right before you're getting into bed to fall asleep. There will be no reading in bed. You will fall right asleep. So that's nice. And then I'm really doing very simple magic for these this month. I don't know why I was called to with these pieces, but I think the energy around has been so heavy lately that I think even just the simple things we may need a little bit of help with. So the next item that's in here is just a nice little bra, and let's see, this is Renee Rolfe lingerie, and we have it in all different sizes. And this one is a retail of $28, and it is yours for $16.48. And it's nice. It's got flirty lace details. Yes, it's very cute. It's got the lace in the back too. It's a really nice little bra. So, you know, all I was going to add to this in terms of magic was comfort. I think a bra is usually the most uncomfortable thing that we're wearing, unless we're wearing heels. I often add comfort to heels as well. And so I like to add comfort. It's also a little bit of a push-up. It's not a push-up, but it's padded on the bottom. So yeah, it does push up a little bit too. I don't know why. I don't know why that, you know, I often do very elaborate magic, and I can do something different for you if something else is calling to you. But yeah, it just felt like a time to just make life a little bit easier, to sleep well and feel comfortable. Does it feel the same to you? Okay. Well, did you want to try both items or just one? Okay. Well, let me add the magic, and then we can get you all taken care of. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll start on the bra first. Yes, I have your measurements, so I grabbed that for you. Okay. And so it is. I'll put these in the box for you. Did you want us to just put them on your tab? Or on the Baron's tab? Okay. No, he said, anything you want. He's like that. He's a very nice friend to have. Alright. Although you probably won't see these PJs. These are probably going to be for when you have just had quite enough, but they're very cute. Okay. Be careful with these. Really. No wearing anywhere where you're not ready to just drop, okay? I'll put those in the box for you. I'm so glad you came back. Everything was good in the last batch? Okay. I would like you to go try these on before we ring you up. I think I got your right sizes. But I want to make sure, and I just, I didn't even think about that. Let me get you a size in the pajamas, your size in the pajamas, without the magic, because I don't want you falling on the floor in the dressing room. No. I should have thought about that before I added that magic. I usually add the magic before you try them on, so you can get a little dose of the magic, not thinking what magic I was adding to these pajamas. Silly, silly me. Did you have any requests for the next time you come in, since you're a regular now? Socks. Socks would be good. Did you like those anoraks? Aren't they toasty warm? I know. I love them. And the tights? Good. Oh, that's nice. So the Baron liked them too. Good. Good, good. All right. Well, I will tell Wantable we're interested in some socks for next time. Oh yes, you can't exactly customize from them, but you can put in your likes and dislikes. Okay, great. Well, let me go get you those pajamas, and we'll have you try everything on. Here, why don't you take the bra while I go get the pajamas, and I'll hand them back to you, okay? Alright, here you go. Hello, sweetie. Come on in. You looking for some snacks today? Great. We have some great choices that we just got in from Nature Box. And you're a repeat customer, correct? Yes, I thought I recognized you. It's been a little while, though. Well, I'm so glad you're back. How did everything go with your last snacks? Oh, good. Yes, that's one of my favorites, too. We have an interesting group of snacks in today, and I'm actually doing this batch as a beauty box. Yeah, so that's kind of fun. I think it's the spring in the air. Everyone wants kind of a spring makeover. So I am offering those magical elements. And of course, if there's anything that you want me to give you from the last box, any of the magic you want me to add instead. But it's kind of fun to try out the new things. Okay, so you've gotten an update already on the ones. Oh, did you order them online? Isn't that nice? Yes, and then we can send them right out to you. I add the magic here. Oh, that's right. You know what? I remember doing that box for you. I didn't realize I didn't connect the name with the face. Oh, I'm so glad you liked them all so much. Well, good. Okay, well, let me show you the new ones. So, the first ones I have are the dark chocolate almonds. I love these. If you like almond M&Ms or peanut M&Ms. Yeah, these are really delicious. And let me read you a little bit about what this is. Everyone needs that go-to comfort snack when you're up to your neck in deadlines at work, miles behind in household chores, and your email inbox just keeps filling up. Take a deep breath, take a break, and take a handful of these choco-tastic almonds. Crunchy, hearty, and coated in dark chocolate. You'll be able to relax in no time. So I have not added any magic to these yet, so you don't have to worry because I want to make sure that you like them all. So, take one of those. I have one too. Because I love them. I adore dark chocolate. And honestly, these are very decadent, right? You can have 1/4 of a cup, so that's a good amount. It's a good handful or two. It's 160 calories, which is a lot of calories, but if you consider a piece of chocolate cake or a piece of pie, it's nothing. So if you had one handful, it'd probably be around 100 calories, which is not too bad for a dessert. And it is just almonds, chocolate liqueur, sugar, cocoa butter, soy lecithin, and natural vanilla. So there's nothing, I mean, there's sugar, yes, you expect there to be some sugar in chocolate or else you wouldn't be able to really eat it. But it's really not bad. Did you like them? Okay. So I've done a little play on these because I like to have mine with wine as well usually, and those two combinations are not the best for your teeth, so I've actually added some magic to whiten your teeth. So a few of these every day, and you'll actually slowly over time, it's not going to be like pop, they're brighter, but if you would only have to have 1 or 2 at night, and while you sleep, it'll lighten up about a shade, and it's not going to go to where it's glowing bright, but it'll bring it back to really kind of Hollywood white. So if you don't like it quite that bright, stop before you get there. So that's one option. That's kind of a fun one. Oh, now these are fun too. So these are our golden apple tea biscuits. It says it's time for a break as you finish up your to-do list for the day. Just before you think about your dinner plans, snag a couple of these bite-sized golden apple treats, and they'll go with just about any drink. But you may like them best with a cup of freshly brewed chamomile tea. So these are about 150 calories for 12 cookies. And they're little cookies. Go ahead. And that one. Are they good? Okay, so you know you want these. What I've been adding to these, which is just kind of fun, is a change of your eye color. So I see you have brown eyes, so if you wanted to, and I know it's hard, I think it's hard for brown eyes to do like colored contacts or anything, but it's not a problem. So whatever color you tell me you would like. And we can do kind of crazy colors, but I don't like to do, I mean, we can do kind of a gray or a violet or something that's a little bit different, but I don't like to go too crazy with red or anything like that, just because it may get people questioning, since they don't really make contacts that people wear that much that are that color. And again, we never want to draw attention to the magic that we're using. We want to keep it pretty natural and keep it things that muggles can do as well, so it doesn't cause too much questioning. Okay, so you know you want these. Do you know what eye color you want? I think that would look beautiful on you, like a bright, bright green with your coloring. That would be nice. Okay, so I will do that. Okay, just okay, so that one's all set for you, so I'll put that aside. And this next one, let's see, that's a nice one. These are their Granny Smith apples. Have you ever tried, you've had some of the dried fruit from there. So this was the first dried fruit that I tried from them, and I was like, I'll try and be a good girl and get their dried fruit. It's the best dried fruit I've ever had, so here you go. I have one too. And let me read you about this. Most kids tend to be picky eaters, especially your little one. Next time you pack the lunchbox, nix the usual trail mix or soda crackers and add a handful of these dried apples to a snack bag. Bonus points for adding a few tablespoons of nut butter to a reusable container along with a handwritten note. So you can have 10 rings, 10 full rings, and they're 100 calories. There's actually 3 grams of protein. I don't think of apples as having protein, but the only ingredient in this is apples. So what I've been adding to this one is hair curling or straightening, depending on what you want. I used the curl this morning. Yeah, it works really nice. So if you would like the hair curling added, we can do that. Because you don't straighten, right? No, okay, your hair's naturally straight. So this is nice. It'll look really natural. It won't look permy. It's really nice, like if you have a teenage girl, you don't want them to really do, you don't want them to do a perm, because you don't want it permanent. And if you don't want to let them know about the magic, you can like take a curling iron, have them eat this while you're doing it, take the curling iron and it'll just look like the curling iron. But you know, it's fine if you tell your daughter that it's magic too. I mean, as long as you feel comfortable with that. But I know some people don't. Yeah, the nature box is really nice. You know, you can get them without any magic as well. You can get them through us, or you can get them through Nature Box directly. And I actually have some free trials. So if you want one, if you want a free trial, just let me know, and I'll tell you the code that you need. Yeah, that's fine. I think I can invite as many people as I want. So the next two are the most important. And I would say to get these regardless, get the magic, even if you want to add it to something else. That's why I didn't add the magic to these other two yet. Because the first one is these dark chocolate pretzel pops. I love dark chocolate, so I'm trying out all the new dark chocolate. And it says, you've had an early dinner, so you feel the evening snack attacks start to set in. Grab a handful or two of this sweet and slightly savory snack. Rich, dark chocolate flavor combines with the salty crunch of pretzels for the ultimate treat. So, let's have you try one of these. And the magic that I like to add to these is self-confidence. Because as we all know, the beauty doesn't really matter unless you want to just be viewed from afar as, oh, isn't she beautiful? But nobody comes and talks to you. Being self-confident is much more appealing than even most exterior beauty. Again, if you've got a few extra pounds, most people don't care unless you care, and it makes you really self-conscious. So I like to add self-confidence to these. And then the final are these blueberry Greek yogurt pretzels. I love the pretzels. And these are good for kids too. And here, try one of those. And what the magic I like to add to this, and again, I recommend that you get these two, at least the magic of them, in whatever pairing you want, even if you don't get any of the others. So this will up your interest level so that when other people are talking, you find what they're saying very interesting and are able to ask them questions about it. Because again, the most beautiful person in the world, if they can't hold a conversation, is not going to be that appealing. So, and one of the most appealing things to people is you finding them interesting. So, it's just nice, especially at parties where you might be you might feel some trepidation, have a hard time talking. All right. Those are my favorites. I could eat those all day long. So, self-consciousness, that's what I was looking for. You feel a little self-conscious. So, what do you think about the magic on those two? Did you want the self-confidence? Okay. Before I presume too much, Would you like the self-confidence and the interest? Okay, good. Since I already made the other for you. Again, I really highly recommend getting those two without even the rest of the makeover. Do you want them in these two? Okay, so you want the blueberry Greek yogurt pretzels with the interest level, okay? And you want the Granny Smith apples with the self-confidence. Then you can give it to your kids. Brilliant. I love it. And did you want the hair curling or the teeth whitening? Not right now? That's fine. I mean, honestly, in terms of a beauty box, I would recommend the self-confidence and the interest regardless. But I think the eye color will be a bit of a fun thing to try. And if down the road you decide you want to try either of the other two, you know how to order them online. Or if you think of something else, we try not to do weight loss that much. We do get a lot of requests for it. And sometimes I will do something healthy that has a small amount of weight loss in it. I don't want the problem with weight loss magic is I don't want you to become addicted to it. So if you've not changed your eating habits and you're taking the weight loss magic, the minute you stop the weight loss magic, you will gain the weight again, which is really dangerous. Yo-yo dieting like that is more dangerous than even just being heavy. So there's also the women's studies major in me who really doesn't want to reinforce this need to be skinny. Now, if someone is really struggling with their weight, if I know that they are working with a nutritionist, working with their doctor, they are really working to bring their weight down, and they've like hit a plateau, they've been losing weight and they've hit a plateau and they need just a little bit of boost to get them through, I will give them a small amount of something in a healthy, like the apple crisps. But again, it's just sort of to give you a little bit of that self-confidence to keep working on your own healthy way of losing weight. And it's not going to help you lose tons and tons of weight. The magic that I add usually helps you to lose about half a pound to a pound a week, which is what's healthy, no matter how much you eat of it. I work that into the magic. So yes, if somebody has a wedding coming up or there's some special occasion, I will break the rules for it. But again, I don't want them to become addicted to it. And I don't want them to come to me every time they have some sort of special event, because it doesn't solve the problem if weight is really a problem. Okay? Yeah. Alright, so save that for a special occasion. If you do really have a special occasion where you really need it. Although, you don't need it. You may feel you do, to fit back into that size 2, but you don't need it. You're absolutely beautiful and stunning. And you look like a real person. Not to say that people who are very thin are not. They do, but then that's their natural weight usually. So okay, enough of my little tirade. Alright, I'm going to add the interest into the Greek yogurt. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And then we're doing the apples, right? Okay. So you have the self-confidence right in there. That's a nice one to give to your kids. Again, I'm sure you've learned with these that it's not something you want to use as a standard. That the only way your kids feel confident is to have the snack, but every once in a while giving them a little bit of a boost so that they get used to it is nice. It is one of the reasons why I know we renewed the snacks that you requested, but it was because you had gone the requisite amount of time. Yes, we usually go about 2 months in between repeating the same magic. Again, we don't want it to become something that you can't live without. So if you do fall in love with something and you want to give it as a gift, we will renew the magic for you. And we'll do it on special occasions, and we'll only do it for regulars. But what we usually do is we'll ship it directly to the person that you're gifting. And it also depends on the kind of magic. If it's something relatively harmless, like eye color, we're less strict about it. But if it's something like the weight loss or the self-confidence or some of the magic we have that influence other people, yeah, like the interest, like honestly, what if you start dating someone because you're taking the interest snack and then you run out and you realize that you actually have nothing in common and you're not interested at all in this person. We don't want that to happen down the road. So with one bag of the interest, it's not going to start a relationship for you, and it might help that little bit of awkwardness in the beginning on the first date. So we're very careful with what we do. Well, I'm so glad you came back in, and I'm so glad you like these, and I hope you really enjoy this new box, and hopefully we'll see you again either online, you can order, or we'll see you in a couple of months when we have our new shipment in. Okay. All right. So good to see you again. Okay, bye-bye.
Hi, Amber. Nice to meet you. I'm Cindy. Well, my mom put together a box for you. Yeah, she said you were doing some clearing work, right? And so I have a little box that she put together. This is all the fortune cookie soaps. We love them. Yeah, and of course they each have a little something extra. And Mom wrote it all down for me so I wouldn't forget. So, do you mind if I have a mint? Not sure my breath is as fresh as I would like it to be. Thank you. So, this is a fun box. What kind of clearing work are you doing? Rebirth? Yeah, no, I get it. Your mom makes me do it once a year. Are you doing it with Mom? Oh, I did it with Mom last year. Oh, well, that's nice. So she put this together for you to help you this year? That's great. Well, cool. So this one is Old Hollywood. And there's a lot of cool stuff in here. So, let's start with the first one here. So this is the shampoo bar. Let's open it up. This shampoo bar is called Hollywood Dreams. And I just want to smell it right here. Does that look neat? I love it. Can't really see it, can you? Oh, there you go. It smells so good. Let's see. You want to smell? Here. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I want to eat it. Kind of looks like a cookie. This one is, it's not always what it seems. Imagine that. Fall is in the hair. I love fall scents. Brown sugar, that's what I smell. Brown sugar dusted graham crackers. Fresh churned apple butter. Sprinkled with nuts. And a hint of maple. Lovely. Well, this is a good one actually to start off with. I might recommend something else to start off with, actually. Well, let's talk about this one. This is a good place to begin if you want to. So, Mom wrote everything down for me so I wouldn't forget. I'm not allowed to do the magic yet. I think I'm ready, but Mom says no. I practice on my own, but the magic she put in this one is clarity. She gives me that quite a lot. So it will help you to see what you need to let go of for your clearing. Clarity is always pretty good, but since the intention is for clearing, Mom would have put that in the magic too. So again, if you decide to kind of focus on something else, it might help, but it's really going to help with the clearing. And then the next thing I was provided is the actual fortune cookie soap that came in here. So this fortune cookie soap you smell is called Dress to Kill. Interesting. So this is drop dead gorgeous. That's what it says. And this has dribbles of mulled red wine swirled with dark, rich vanilla and cut apples, and a dusting of spice. I love apple scent in anything. Autumn is always, my friend Mindy and I both, the autumn fortune cookie soaps are our favorites. I know some of the other ones she gives to her daughter. Luckily, Mom usually has a box around that I can steal. She doesn't mind. And she usually puts the magic in knowing that I'm going to steal it. So, the magic that Mom put into the soap, I always call it rebirth, which I know is kind of what you're doing. You know, since our body rejuvenates itself on a regular basis, so our cells are constantly dying and being new cells created. With soaps, we like to do something that really, through the cleansing with the soap, it really allows you to start fresh very strongly. So the magic will really help you feel like you are starting new, and that's why it's nice to pair with the Clarity shampoo bar, because then you really will feel like you're moving forward. Now the alternative way to start is the Scandal bath powder. Let's smell. Very fresh smelling. There you go. And it says, I'm not addicted, I just like the smell of it. So this would be something you would use if you're really having a hard time with your clearing, because the magic in this is basically, I always just call it unstuck. It helps to balance all of your chakras, and it helps you to start moving forward. So if you're really not sure what you need to let go of, or you really feel like you're getting out of control with things, this will help you move forward. This has smells of creaking woods, wind-blown leaves, and twisted rose thorn. And add entire bag to your bath and enjoy. Lovely. Another good one. They're all wonderful. But this is the wax tart. So you would put this in a little dispenser with a candle underneath, or something to heat it up, and make the wax liquid, and it smells wonderful, and it's shiny. I always like things that are shiny. Lovely. See the sparkles. Smell. It's a strong scent, but you're not going to be putting it on your body. So, warm amber, wild orchid, fluttering white cotton, sun-dried herbs. And it says you're a star, at least to us. And Mom put in this intuition. So this is another one where if you're really struggling with where to move forward in your clearing, this would be another one to heat up and allow to disperse through the house. It doesn't always work immediately. The nice thing is with the wax tarts, it kind of settles into the house. So you will notice that over time as it settles. So you want to do this at home. You don't want to do this someplace where you're not going to be for a long time. Your intuition will get stronger and stronger, and you will know what you need to do. Okay. Let's see which one to start with. There's something floating around in this box, and I cannot find it. It's a little pearl. There's two of them. They are so cute. I will save those. Remember you by. So this is another nice one. This is the American Royalty pomade for your hair. Let's see if I can get it open. Happy birthday, Mr. President. That's what this one says. Rose milk. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one open to smell. I'm sure I will, but rose milk, thick honey, warming tobacco blossom, wrapped with caramel and notes of mandarin. Oh, now I really want to get it open. I got it. Can't wait to smell this. It actually smells like a head shop that I used to frequent when I was younger. Well, I know Mom has one, but I never wanted to go to Mom's. That's just weird. But, yes, it smells like patchouli to me. Oh, what does this one do? Well, it's so obvious. So this one will open your crown chakra. So again, the wax tart kind of works with your third eye, with your intuition. This one will open your crown chakra and help connect you to spirit. Another one where if you're feeling stuck, that will help quite a lot. I'm going to save this one for the last, because I'm going to spray some of this on. Look at that little package. Isn't that lovely? Often, when they have scent perfumes, it has been in little testers. And I love that this one is really sent in a nice little bottle that I can reuse. But first, let's do the Glitz and Glamour OCD hand sanitizer. Oh, I like that smell. I don't always like the smell of their hand sanitizers. Wet moss, polished wood, creamy vanilla. Put it on classy, take it off trashy. So, the magic Mom put on this, I always call it the do-over magic. Mom calls it refresh. So, you want to put this in your purse and carry it around, and when the day is just not going the way you want it to, or you've said something you think is stupid, or you don't feel like you are moving forward the way you want to, you're gonna use a little bit of this. And you feel like you've got a whole new day. Now this is a special one. So this is Tommy guns and baseball bats. Let's smell. It's their whipped cream. Oh, I love that. That gets some on my nose. Love it. Hey, that's not a violin. Famous last words. Grandma's hot apple pie. Oh, I can't stop smelling it. Dusted with freshly shaved cinnamon, nutmeg, and warm brown sugar, topped with rich, creamy marshmallow fluff. Last fall, they made one that also had a marshmallow kind of scent in it, and I loved it. Their fall ones are my favorite. So this one has commitment in it, and the way this one works is you'll get a little boost of commitment every time you use it, but once you completely use this bottle, you will be steadfast in your commitment towards clearing. Yeah, so you want to start using it every day. And again, it's not a very big bottle. It's pretty little. So you could probably use it over the next couple of weeks, every morning if you get your arms. I mean, if you really cover your body with it. This one actually, you could cover your body with some of their other whipped creams. I put, okay, secret, sometimes I do magic for myself. I'm not supposed to do it for others. Sometimes I do it for friends, but some of theirs I put some very potent magic in because they smell so strong. You couldn't cover your body with them, so you would have to take a bath afterwards. But this one you really could, if you really, really wanted to make sure you were fully committed. You could probably put almost all of this, or half of it, I would say, and just really cover your body when you get out of the bath or shower. And over 2 days, you would have used the whole container. So last but not least, the Pearls and Girls perfume oil. Smell. Love it. Mom didn't share this one with me. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I love that movie. A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. I wrote a paper about it in college. Men prefer blondes. It's the movie. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, but he always wants to give me a pearl necklace. Oh well. Yes. Fortune cookie soaps is not always for minors. Crushed and distilled vanilla, creeping with wild jasmine and a splash of juicy pear. I really like it. This is actually perfume that I would wear. Some of their perfumes I use more for rituals, like their Polyjuice Potion. I love their Polyjuice Potion, but it's not really perfume you would wear out much. It smells magic. So, what is in this? Because you are clearing and you are making some changes and growing, this has first impressions in it, because you're probably going to be meeting new people, and you're probably going to be doing new things, so having a positive first impression for each of those will help quite a lot. So that is your box. So I'll just go through them again quick. So this is your Pearls and Girls perfume oil with your first impressions in it. Put that back in the box for you. And we have the Commitment Tommy Guns and Baseball Bats Whipped Cream. The OCD hand sanitizer, which is your do-over. Yeah, just kind of starts the day over. When you're clearing, it's hard. And so you really need to have some things to take care of you. Yeah. So, if you're trying to let go of something and it's not a good day, it's not working well, try this. You'll feel better. That's Glitz and Glamour. The Hair Pomade, American Royalty, and that is your Crown Chakra Opener. Scandal Bath Powder, and that is to get you unstuck. Your Wax Tart, your famous Wax Tart, and this is for your intuition. Your Shampoo Bar for Clarity. That one's Hollywood Dreams. And then your Fortune Cookie Soap for rebirth. So I will put this in the box for you. It has all the magic written on there too. And you can take that with you. And I hope your clearing works well.